Ah, welcome. I am the Moonjin King. You are very creepy to me. And welcome to Babymetal time! It has been a few days since I did Babymetal, even though it's meant to be one of my primary rotation at the moment. I have three Babymetal, Bandmade, and one OK Rock. But I was trying to get uh, done a few of those more obscure requests. So I've been doing those ones. Some of them more successful than others. Jinja, for example, got lots of views. Not compared to Babymetal, but it got about a 300 or 200. It got my most number of dislikes ever. However, um, so, so, even though I had views like from one OK Rock and Babymetal that have 3,000 views, 4,000 views, this video by a Jinja only got 200 or 300 views and yet got more dislikes than the others. But here we are. This is a legendary performance I've been hearing in my comments. It has been requested multiple times. Do you like my chili sauce? It's not even that hot, but shrika chaka no shrik shrik shrirakacha hot chili sauce. Non konjong by Flying Goose brand. Do you like it? I drink it before bedtime and I drink it before breakfast. I put it in my cereal. I put it in my water. You like it for you. Is it backwards? I have no clue to me. I put it in my eye sometimes and up my nose. Very good for hay fever. Very good for night vision also. Very good for hearing too. So, as I was saying, no, I have not said it yet. I have loads of requests coming in at the moment. So many! I have load by Babymetal, load by Bandmade, one OK Rock, Oasis also, and all these new, unfamiliar requests also. And I'm struggling to keep up with them. Well, I'm definitely going to be doing Babymetal. That's priority. One OK Rock is priority. And then it's Bandmade. My three top. But which order I do requests is up in the air at the moment. And I'm getting more and more in all the time for different bands. So, you do me favor. I do you favor. I will be following what I have written down, but at this stage I've kind of given up writing things down. But I will be following surely, but slowly but surely. But if you want your request to have priority, then I do urge you to follow the Moonshin King, my Instagram, or the Moonshin King, my Twitter. And if you comment on my last post on Instagram, your request, it will go right to the top. It will skip the queue, I promise. I know a lot of people are not going to do it. That's how I can promise that if you follow my Instagram and you comment your request on my last post, I will definitely see it and it will be on the top of my to-do list. Or you can follow my Twitter and just mention me. Just mention me in the tweet and your request, and I will again. It will go to the top. Some people might not have Instagram, but they might have Twitter, or you might not have Twitter, but might have Instagram. If you don't have either, then of course you can still comment below, but it will get probably more likely to be lost, especially on these Babymetal videos when there's a lot of uh, big community in Babymetal especially. So, but regardless, I will still be going through what I have seen already, even if no one goes over to my Instagram or Twitter. But those people who, for example, Oasis or these other bands that are not as popular, they don't have such a big fan base on my channel at the moment. They don't get that many views. Unfortunately, they have to be lower down on my priority list. So, my priority, even though I enjoy the ones that I have recently done, they don't get as much attention as Babymetal or Bandmade or One OK Rock. Those three have to be, it makes sense to cater to the bigger audience. So if you would like your request to be seen first, then comment on my Instagram or tweet me, and I will serve you first your chili sauce. So, I've been talking already for 6.5 minutes. Let's talk some more by looking at my history for Sonisphere. Oh yes, I didn't introduce Babymetal. Ijime Dummy Zettai. Live at Sonisphere 2014 in the UK, where I currently reside. And I am looking forward to this based on my reading. Who was the first to suggest Metal? Headbanger or... at first I was confused. I thought these were different songs. But someone pointed out that IDZ, I believe, and Ijime Dummy Zettai are the same song. Makes sense now, but I was unaware earlier. Live at Sonisphere 2014 would be better before Karate, the official music video, I think. Hanging on for your ride. Unfortunately, I actually did do Karate before this performance, because I forgot about this comment until now. But I did enjoy Karate. You can watch that reaction already. Music Gary J also suggested this. Apparently it means no more bullying forever. So thank you, Music Gary J, for that. He provided the link. I'm assuming it's the same link as this. Yes, it is. Let's scroll up. Bon Zeppelin said, since you are a resident of the UK, you must react to Babymetal. Ijime Dummy Zettai. Live at Sonisphere 2014, UK official. Will they pass the test to get through the gauntlet of the thousands of raucous, hardcore, heavy metal Iron Maiden fans? Will the girls get booed off the stage in utter disgrace while dodging a barrage of urine-filled glass beer bottles? Watch and find out, mate. Much suspense you give to me, for sure. I wonder what the outcome will be. I will investigate this, for sure. And he replied, yes, watch and see what happens, with a very creepy digits here. Let's scroll up further. Subjectivity 13 said, as impressive as this song is, and he was referring to Road of Resistance, my first reaction, my first exposure to Babymetal ever, and it was tremendous indeed, for me. Some people like others more, depending on what style they prefer. Oops. Akatsuki Black Knight version shows off the lead singer's voice more, while Ijime Dami Zettai live at Sonisphere probably has more dancing and the same fast speed. Karate is slower but heavier, so it depends what you like more. I did like karate and I did like Road of Resistance. Road of Resistance is my greatest memory so far. That was tremendous behavior. Oh yes, you know how the last person to comment was very mysterious about the outcome. Much suspense he built up. Richard Townsend, on the other hand, left no mystery whatsoever. He clarified the whole thing. He hit me over the head with the outcome. Where are we? Let's see. The thing that happened is the stuff of legends. They played Sonisphere in the UK in 2014. That was it. The cosmos changed on that day. It was their first tour outside of Asia and their first time in the UK. They were scheduled to play a small slide stage in front of about 3,000 to 5,000 people. Pretty respectable sized crowd, if you ask me, of people who came to see them. At the last minute, they were switched to the main stage with no warning or explanation. It has been said it was done as a deliberate attempt to sabotage them by some people who thought they had no business playing a metal festival. I think that's probably what it was, but it's only my opinion. Anyway, now they are going in front of 60,000 British metalheads there to see Anthrax, Judas Priest, the Death Stones, all of which I've no clue about, just so you know. Who never heard of this band, Babymetal, or if they did, thought they were a joke. The girls were petrified. Not petrified as in Harry Potter being petrified by the basilisk, I'm assuming. There is a picture of them backstage before going on, and one of the girls looks like she wanted to run away and hide. They thought they were going to get booed and bottled. Oh. Well, what actually happened was this. They had to do a sound check on the fly. Thank the fox god, there is video of this. So, the commies in full costume come out on stage and do a little sound check. Each one did the little solo. The crowd was blown away. Then the show started. By this time, the crowd was very interested to see what was going to happen. They came out, and it was done. They killed it. When they did Give Me Chocolate, Suzuka had the crowd singing in Japanese. After the set, as they left the stage, the crowd as one was screaming, "One more song, one more song." The merchandise was the highest selling of the whole festival. And Babymetal was exposed to the full world, and this phenomenon that you are experiencing was born. So, you see why the band is so important to the fans. Anyway, I went on quite a tangent there, but these are things you need to know as part of the one. The performance in the video I linked shows the absolute joy that the band experiences playing. That is what they were born to do, and nowhere is it better expressed than in Miko's smiling face. So, Miko is a guy. Rest in peace to you! Very sorry for Babymetal's loss. He is a little smiling man, I have been told. I have not really noticed him yet. Maybe was he at this performance in Sonisphere? I've never heard of Sonisphere. It looks like I've written it wrong on my on my title. Oh well, to me. I'm looking forward to this. Thank you, Brian Townsend. No, Richard Townsend, for that summary. You have built this up for a long time. I have been talking for much too long as it is. This is going to be an extraordinary performance, I am well aware. Tremendous expectations. Let us witness. Oh wait! I forgot to do the account in. I'm not sure if this is going to be blocked or not. It's in the UK, so possibly not, but just in case, when I say go, you press play if you have it open in another tab. 3, 2, 1, go! Babymetal. Nice mesh with the Union Jack. Great to see them on a UK stage. Ah, they are doing some fighting. Yes. Lovely fighting going on there. Ooh, I haven't heard her sing like this before. I have not heard the sort of thing she is doing. Very melodic. Very sweet. And now I know what is coming. It's going to be remarkable. Great job it's going to be. Oh, yes, I'm just so sweaty, too tired. How do they know what to do? How do they know? Or is it for all metal bands to do? Astonishing feat! You know I like choreography. I hope they pay attention in that crowd. They don't know what is going to hit them. You know, she does seem a little nervous. Maybe it's my imagination. Apprehensive a little. I don't blame you. But it's not the same as Road of the Resistance when they were in Japan. I don't believe I haven't heard this song before either. Amazing for me. It's going to hit it up, I know. It is rising! Amazing atmosphere in that swirly pool. That cinnamon roll. Sensational to you! I'm liking that. That's what I call whiskey time. Reminds me of a movie soundtrack. It could be an action movie. My eyes to the sky and they burn the flame. Sensational to you.
ずっと一人心気づかない
I thumbs up you also.
見えないいじめ
Very cute movement.
絶対
Cute sounding voice when they were sounded like they were talking. And then you have this extravagant scene. Spectacular playing. Phenomenal behavior to me, mimicking a fight almost. Someone did tell me that they were trained in karate for that karate video. They would cut off my head for sure with the palm. They have never seen anything like this before. They cannot have imagined such talent rising on their skin. Their minds are being blown. They don't know what planet they are on. Outstanding overeat for me. Here is your triumph. Here is your victory. This is your angel delight. Fantastic! I'm guessing they said 3, 2, 1, but I'm not an expert. Awesome for me. See you to me. Hear the chanting. One more song, I can hear it. I hear it on the wind for sure. Celebrating 40 years of festivals at Nobua's United Kingdom, 5th of July 2014. I still did not hear about the Babymetal. I only heard about them about a week ago, or whenever it was. But I was not living in the UK at that time. Terrific, unique, awesome, outstanding ovaries I give to me on a plate that has been baking in Saturn's oven. Wow. They really are great performers. they have a very creepy band and a very cute performers up front. Keep the creepy people at the back. Keep the cute ones where we can see them. This, you know, things like this I like to witness. The people who are not used to something like that being exposed to for the first time. That was great to witness. I give you my hat. I give you my crimes. Not my nose, I don't take that off just yet, but sensational to you. Babymetal. Ijime dummy Zettai. I've forgotten the meaning already. What did they say it meant? What did they say that it means to you? What did they say? No more bullying forever. No. That does sound like a fairly fitting title, doesn't it? Before anyone heard them perform, these people in the audience, if they were to be shown pictures of these girls, or just to see them standing there, they probably would be bullied, wouldn't they? If they knew nothing about them at all. Look at these cutie girls! They're going to perform metal for you with their band. They would probably be laughed at. They would probably be ridiculed. They would probably be hit with a spoon or a tomato or a light bulb indeed. But when they see the reveal, when they see the talents and the furies and the warrior ballerina clothing, when they see it all in action and their moves and that playing of the band, what will they say? Amazing for me! And they will pray to you, pray to the fox goddess indeed. And then there's a pure devotion that comes after the enlightenment hits you. Thank you for allowing me to witness this, for I would not have ever seen it probably unless I was doing this for you. If you are fans of Babymetal, I am guessing you are for staying around this long, hearing me talk about them. So, do subscribe. I have a lot more Babymetal to come. And do follow my Instagram, The Moonchin King, and do comment on my last post your suggestions, what you would like me to react to, because I will see it first. The recommendations I get over on Instagram or Twitter, you can mention me on Twitter also, those ones I give my priority to. So don't waste the opportunity. I will do them as soon as I can, on the day or the day after. So all these other ones are I'm just trying to find my way through the jungle. There's a lot to sift through. There's a lot that people are asking of me. So, and I want to do them all, but it provides a filter if you go over there, and it helps me followers also, but it also primarily helps me filter through what I should do next. I already, of course, did see this list that's apparently from Reddit or something. Apparently, the best versions of songs, the recommended list was killing someone. I forgot their name. So I've written those ones down already. I will be going through them. But if you have something else, then do comment your crimes. Tell me your thoughts. And remember, the 5th of November. Chomp on that subscribe button if you would like to eat the cheese. Farewell, my munchins. Take care. My munchins.